Pleased to have Missouri Congressman Mark Alford, a member of the Armed Services Committee, who's also been chosen to serve on the House Appropriations Committee. Congressman Alford, good to see you.
Good to see you, Mike. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, sir. All right, so Biden commutes these sentences, and, you know, there's still going to be people executed at the state level, and he picks 3 people, not their lives, they'll continue to be executed. So why do you think that he is making this move during his total administration? He never made any moves to try to get rid of the death penalty at all.
Well, I think this is really a shame. I think these mass commutations and the pardons are really an indicator of just how lax this administration, this president, has been on crime for 4 long years. Americans are sick of crime. We are sick on the soft on crime prosecutors. We want security at our border, economic security, but most of all, security in our homes and in our neighborhoods. And these blanket commutations, I think, really send the wrong message to America that the criminals, in Biden's eyes, are more important than the victims. These are murderers, as you said, heinous criminals who I think deserve to die for those crimes. A jury and a judge decided the same thing, but this is another sign of the weakness of this failed president.
Yeah, now days before Christmas, the victims' families will have to let that sink in as well. Okay, so you're on the House Appropriations Committee. There's so much happening with DOGE. There's so much meltdown on the legacy media. I want to play this little clip. It's kind of rich to watch the tantrums as they know there's going to be a shakeup at the swamp here. Let's play this.
I just start calling him the first buddy. He is in on all the phone calls. He's in on all the meetings. No one elected him to anything.
We have a president, we have a vice president, we have a speaker. It feels like as if Elon Musk is our prime minister. And I spoke with Elon a couple of times this week. I think many of us...
Unelected.
Well, unelected, but I mean, he has a voice.
You know, Congressman Alford, legacy media, so bad. Did you notice the unelected was strung through both of them? I always look at sort of the mockingbird media and how they use this. What do you think of DOGE and what Elon was able to do last week? Of course, with Donald Trump is the president, is the leader of the Republican Party. No one doubts that. But the media is trying to create this weird new narrative because they know how much trouble they're in for all their shenanigans.
Yeah, well, I think they're scared. They're scared of people who are successful in America. They're scared of Elon Musk and Vivek Ramaswamy, who are coming in with the DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency. I'm a member of the DOGE caucus. We have more than, I think, 70 members now, including some Democrats. And they're scared of what's going to happen in America. They have been for some time, that President Trump is going to come in now and he's going to clean house. And DOGE is going to help in that, cut the waste, abuse, and fraud. And that's what we're all about. These government buildings just half a mile from the halls of Congress that are 2 million square feet in the U.S. Department of Agriculture, and there's only 6% of people there at any given time working for the American people. That has got to change. We are $36 trillion in debt, gaining another $1.5 trillion every 6 months. And we've got to do something to right our government. DOGE is the way to do it. And I'm so glad that Elon and Vivek are part of that.
I think the Americans who obviously have watched sort of the changing landscape and with the incoming administration are really excited about the change agents as well and being a part of we the people. Congressman, before we let you go, there's this story, obviously, Kay Granger, she was absent, and now we've found out that she's suffering from, dementia, but there seems to have been no one relaying this at all. Obviously, we're, feeling for her family. It's terrible. We all know, and I'm sure have had loved ones with dementia. But does this speak to not necessarily, term limits, but just the fact that there has been somewhat of a closeted, hidden, you talked about people coming back and working in the office. What is the culture there that has been happening that we wouldn't even know that, a member of Congress isn't taking votes here?
Well, first off, I just want to say what a great American and great Texan Kay Granger is. I'd heard that she was going through some health challenges. I don't want to speculate any further on that, but I do want to say I'm really amazed by her incredible career, her longtime service to this country as chair of the Appropriations Committee. She was the first Republican woman to chair the Appropriations Committee, and she did incredible things, not just for her district, but for Americans. So I wish her well. As far as the votes go, look, our leadership team pretty much knows where everyone is at any given time. And when we have such a slim majority, that, especially coming in the 119th Congress, that is going to be even more important. So I wish Kay Granger the best. A Merry Christmas to her and her family. And let's get together now to move forward in the 119th Congress to do great things for the American people.
Well, we obviously are wishing for that and the new golden age that Donald Trump is ushering in, that we believe will be with the trifecta there. Congressman Mark Alford, appreciate your time. Merry Christmas. Thanks for joining us today on Newsline. Always a pleasure.
God bless.